From majestic unicorns to sea monsters, today we are exploring 10 mythical creatures that may or may not have actually existed on this planet. Unicorns. Okay, unicorns exist, but it's not the ones you're thinking of. The one I'm referring to is the African unicorn. The okapi appearance is a mix between a deer and a zebra. His upper body resembles a deer and the lower body resembles a zebra. The okapi is closely related to a giraffe. This animal is considered endangered, but it is still amazing it exists. Korean dragons are legendary creatures that originate from Korean folk mythology that may have actually existed. They believed that gigantic pythons were lesser forms of actual dragons, and they aspired to become full-fledged dragons. Not long ago, a 46-foot titanoboa was discovered in South America, and it weighed over a ton. It could be quite possible that these serpents were never able to become full-fledged dragons. Dire wolves existed during the Ice Age and were much more ferocious compared to our modern wolves today. They were much more larger, stronger, and have sharper teeth. Pretty much a heavier build of a modern-day gray wolf. Researchers believe that dire wolves competed over prey with the saber-toothed tiger. The dire wolves were not specialized hunters, they fed on whatever prey that was abundant. The Hobbit. In the Indonesian island of Flores, partial skeletons of 9 bodies were discovered, and they have similar features resembling a hobbit. Each of the remains would have stood about 3.5 feet in height. Scientists believe that these remains could have been a separate species of the Homo sapiens. Scientists also tried to recover DNA from the remains. Unfortunately, they were unsuccessful. Chupacabra. This hairless blood-sucking creature is a modern-day legend. It is infamous for sucking blood out of livestock. Why does it suck blood? Because the creature is unable to tear flesh. The Chupacabra could be a crossbreed of wild dogs, and the inbreeding could have caused the creature to become hairless. Dragons. Yes, dragons existed, but it's not the type with wings that you will kill in video games. This land creature called Megalania existed 30,000 years ago and occupied Australia. This creature is enormous. Its size is estimated at 26 feet in length and weighed up to 4,300 pounds. Although Megalania does not breathe deadly fire, however it does have poisonous saliva that contains blood thinner and could ultimately cause someone to bleed to death. Megalania are also an ancient relative of the Komodo dragon. Berserkers were fierce Norse warriors who could have existed in the early century. They would enter an uncontrollable trance of rage during battles that made them seem supernatural. If you ever wonder where the phrase "going berserk" originated from, then you know now it is a reference from these bloodlusting warriors. Theories suggest that drugs, medical conditions, or even psychological process would explain why these warriors went berserk. A notorious male sperm whale named Mocha Dick is actually one of the whales that inspired the novel Moby Dick. This 70-foot massive whale lived in the Pacific Ocean, and it was first spotted off the coast of Chile. Mocha Dick survived many fights with whalers before meeting his doom. Witnesses said that during Mocha Dick's 100 encounters with different whalers, he destroyed 20 whaling ships and even killed 30 men in the process.
Release the Kraken!
The mythical sea creature called the Kraken may have existed due to a giant squid that was discovered in the Southern Ocean. Now this was no ordinary squid, it had the features that resembled the Kraken. The squid was 46 feet long and each tentacle had numerous sharp hooks sticking out. Each of the sharp hook had 3 points on it, which can lead to some serious damage. A squid attacking a ship is quite possible due to the gigantic size and aggressive nature of the sea creature. A tribe exclusively made up of only battle-ready female warriors called the Amazons may have actually existed. In Eurasia, graves of female skeletons were uncovered with indication of fighting wounds. Also, they were buried with weapons and horse-riding gears. There were even tattoos found on their bodies that symbolized the kills they made.